Hello, this is the 5th day challenge. This word is so hard to pronounce. Fifth day challenge, but I need to practice more this word. Okay, yesterday was the 4th day challenge, and I read the parable of sower, where I read the text or read the parable, and I made some question for me, and I read and made a question, and I said that I would retell the story, but I forgot. So I'm going to read again this text, this parable, and I'm going to retell the story with my own words. Okay, so let's go. The parable is in Matthew 13, verse 3. He used the parables to tell them many things. Once there was a man who went out to sow grain. As he scattered the seed in the field, some of it fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. Some of it fell on rock ground, where there was a little soil. The seed soon sprouted because the soil wasn't deep. I think I'm going to have a difficulty to retell the story. What I'm going to do this now is I'm going to read it, maybe one or two verse, and try to retell the story, and finally retell the whole story. He used the parables to tell them many things. This is use the story, the parables, to explain your words, to teach them about your commandments. He used the parables. Okay. There's a man who went out to sow grain. As he scattered the seed in the field, some of it fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. Okay, the man went out to scatter some seeds, some grain in your field, and some of the seeds fell along the path. Alright? Some fell along the path, and came the birds and ate these seeds, ate it up, the seeds that fell along the path. Okay. Some of the seed fell on rocky ground, where there was a little soil. The seed soon sprouted because the soil wasn't deep. But when the sun came up, it burned the young plants, and because the roots had not grown deep enough, the plants soon dried up. Oh, this is so hard. Okay, the first seeds fell along the path, and came the birds, and they ate it up, the seeds that fell along the path, and some seeds fell between. Some fell in the rocky ground. Okay, rocky ground, and because there was soil enough, they grew up so quickly. They soon sprouted so quickly. Okay, and because there was deep root, okay, deep enough, so when they grew up very quickly, and when the sun came up, the burned the plants, because they didn't have, they hadn't a deep root. Okay, and some of the seed fell among thorn bushes, which grew up and shook the plants. Okay, other seeds fell among the thorn bushes, and but the thorn bushes shock it, suffocate it. And the other words to use, the synonym of the word shocked is smother. I don't know if this word is correct, but shock the plants. Okay. But some seeds fell in good soil, and the plants bore grain. Some had 100 grains, other 60, and other 30. Okay, other seeds fell in a good soil, and one of them had bore grain. One of them had 100, other 60, and other 30. Alright, now I'm going to try to retell the whole story. So for me to retell, I'm going to close my Bible. Okay, this way I don't have any reference to read. Okay, there was a man went out to plant, to spread it. Oh, I forgot the word spread, but okay, let's go. Scattered. No, it's not scattered. Okay, he went out to plant the seeds. Some of them fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up the seeds. Other seeds fell between the rocky ground, and they grew up so quickly. They soon grew up because there was deep root, and when the sun came up, or the rays up, the sun burned the plants because there was a root deep, because there wasn't deep root, and because there wasn't soil enough. And the other seeds fell among the thorn bushes, and shocked the plants. And the other seeds fell in the good soil, and they bore grain. One had 100, other 60, and other 30. Okay, this is the story, the retell story, and I thinking a lot when I try to. Oh, my dog is barking. I think a lot when I try to speak in English. Okay, no problem. This my English is in progress. When the more I practice, the best I'll be. Okay, the better I'll be. I think this is correct word. Okay, let's go. Where? This is the 5th day challenge. Tomorrow I'll be here again to practicing my speaking skill. Thank you.